If you have bees in your garden, they're going to be solitary bees, most likely, unless you have a beekeeper near you. A guy like this guy. This guy right here is a solitary bee. He's a rather big one, right? But he's busy working my garden. And without him, these flowers would not get seed. You know, bees increase the size of your fruits and vegetables up to 80%. That's right, up to 80% of the size is determined by how many times a bee touches a flower. So size is actually directly proportionate to interaction with bees. So bees are very, very, very important. So I have lots of flowers on my garden, but he's the first bee that I've seen this morning, right? That's a problem. So how do we fix that? How can we get more bees on our garden, right? This is how we do it. We create a beehive. Now this isn't the beehive for a honeybee. This is a beehive for the solitary bee. And it is really easy to construct. All you need is a drill, and this is a cheap drill. The more expensive the drill, the better, or I would recommend a drill which has a cord, right? This is a cheap drill, and as a consequence it's taken me probably 100 times longer than it would take with a more powerful cord or expensive drill. So you can go cheap, but you're going to spend the time waiting for the freaking battery to recharge. And the other thing you need is drill bits. Now the largest size you see here is a 6.5. The largest size that you want to put is probably around a 12. 12 will be for like a carpenter bee. Maybe even bigger than a 12, right? But for most bees, what I would do is go with a size 9 down to a size 3. So 9 to 3 is the sizes, and this is millimeters, right? A 9 millimeter to a 3 millimeter are going to be the sizes. If you're going to do carpenter bees or bumblebees, it's a little bit trickier. But I can talk about them later. But this video right here is just about creating bee habitats for your bees. So all you're going to do is drill holes and into a piece of wood. It can be a stump, or it could be something like this. Now ideally, this is a rectangle. You want to do the long, so I'd want to drill this way. So I'm going to drill along here, right? You could be fancy, drive lines, or you can just drill and be chaotic. It doesn't matter. Bees will nest in these, right? This is the simplest way to make a solitary bee hive. Hi, my name is Michael Trout. I'm a bee conservationist, permaculture startup guy living in Japan, trying to save the planet. And I do videos, a lot of videos, and I don't have ads on my videos because I basically don't want to support Google and the other companies that pay all this money to basically, in my opinion, destroy our planet. Every crisis facing our planet started off as a startup, an innovation that, for the most part, was funded by the 1%, by Wall Street banks that have become corporations, billion-dollar corporations that now basically are raping the natural resources. I'm trying to educate people on sustainable living and on permaculture and on bee conservation, and you can support my efforts by becoming a patron of mine for as little as $1 a month or $2 a month to support my work. That replaces the need for me to make ads and allows me to spend more time helping to save this planet. So I appreciate your consideration. The link is in the description of this video. So just click on there and please consider becoming a patron of mine and supporting the conservation of saving bees, of permaculture, of sustainable living, and other projects that I'm involved in. Thanks.